A live or B live.
Congratulations. Those are the first words of the stream. I hope you better yourself.
Well, I am the B-roll of life.
Sorry, it's a beautiful way to describe yourself. That was fucking poetic, dude. Oh, Christ almighty. To anybody who might show up to this stream or might watch it later, hi, how are you? I'm not dead. Surprise, surprise. Not yet, at least. Shit.
I gentrified the nearest ocean.
That is
I apologize.
a little concerning, but impressive nonetheless.
There's colors everywhere instead of just blue.
Shit. You ever just then, you know?
Yeah. Darn. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be really upset if this isn't enough ink. But I can't. I already miscalculated it once heavily.
This isn't old school? Can you prove that? Can you prove that this isn't old school RuneScape? I don't think you can. Scientifically speaking. You're wrong.
I don't know, how many colors does RuneScape use?
At least 2. Maybe even 3.
I'm just going off of the 16-bit.
Oh, I lost my train of thought. Well, I'm just going to take one of these shulkers and fill it up with a bunch of different flowers.
I mean, every flower is in the town.
Yeah, I just need to grab some bone meal and get...
Boner meal.
Boner
Meal for your boner.
Boner meal. That's what
That's what Viagra is. The boner meal.
Viagra is a boner meal. This one. Wait, shit. Leave mine to scope.
Light blue is still at Gold Farm.
Yeah, I'll get it 1 year.
1 year, I know.
Stuff in there. Maybe not. It was just at the gold. No, I got it. Kind of just accepted it was lost and then made a bunch of new skulkers and said, alright, fine.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to need to go back to the end very soon, because I am going to need so many skulkers if I still want to keep up with the plan out every resource before I start.
Understandable. Thinking about going
I mean, right now, this current one... Oh, hey, calm down with the trident there, bud.
Yeah, Dragon? Okay. Happy Barbaros is Dragon on in September. Ooh. Interesting. You know if there's crossplay? Because that'll be fun. I've played a good bit of Dragon Wilds, at least in the early updates. I've been watching my roommate play it now.
I have a very, very tough time. I have a very tough time imagining releasing a game for multiple platforms that doesn't have crossplay nowadays.
Nowadays, I mean, yeah, I'd hope so, but I mean,
like in the past, of course, yeah, I get in the past, but like, I don't know.
We're an Unreal Engine now, you know. We can have... Oh yeah, I have nothing useful in this skulker.
I think I saw trims in there. That's very useful for me.
Right.
Thank you very much.
I have 2 sentry trims in here. That's it. Those are the only useful things. And a stack of pistons.
I managed to get two more coast trims last night because, yeah, we're out of Heart of the Seas. I mean, I actually still have a couple of conduits still to place, but
I have
no more
a
to craft.
single Heart of the Sea in my under chest. We'll put
If
that...
you want, put it all in the red skulker that I left near the turtle pond. That's pretty much what I've been utilizing for that stuff.
Do it. Good. Just for it. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, so it does have cross-platform. Yes. All right.
That's what I like I said. I mean, it would be one of those things where I'm like, what the fuck if you said it didn't.
No, it's really fun. I like it, Zach.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
The base building in there is so good. It just keeps getting better. And they just added farming and fishing. And apparently, Kat told me they added agility, which all the skills to add seems wild. But then you think about the fact that agility courses in this game, you're actually doing them. They're not just like click on them in animation. You have to actually run through and use a double jump in your actual skills. Seems cool.
It's not just that too, but also the fact that I'm looking at it from the perspective of, say, Elder Scrolls or Cyberpunk, where just moving around, it would reward you with agility, athletic experience if you didn't fast travel and stuff like that. Like, it would reward you for running around the map.
I don't know how it works like that. I gotta get back into some point. I realized, though, Kat and I have been sharing it through a Steam library bot. She had her own copy, but she's just been using mine, so I can't play it when she...
I'm really surprised Dragon Wilds costs money. I don't know why.
It's a pretty feature-complete game as it stands, and it's only getting more. I think it's $30.
I guess what I'm getting at is until it's. I guess what I'm thinking is until it's fully released. I was thinking like a Jagex subscription would cover it, kind of thing.
Oh, no subscription needed for this. It's not an MMO
thing.
I'm building. Yes, I am building. Let me show you what I'm building, Dad. So this here is my main creation. This is the Pale Tower. I am currently working on the second floor of the library, building some houses all around. I don't even know how many people I got. A few, so I might as well start with a tour. So, let's see. Let's fly around the show. All of this is made in survival. Where do I start? And here's the first big build I did. We're about 2,000 blocks from spawn because I wanted to find a floating island. And I did, but then I ended up turning the floating island into a giant floating node. With a giant portal. Be happy. The inside of this was originally going to be like my base. Shame. Also, hold on. I think that's my music turned.
How could you?
Music up. Oh, it was probably because I was listening to music discs and I didn't want to. Alright. Here's the first floor of my old mansion. I got some wither roses and some wither skulls in here. It's on stands. That's it. Oh yeah, and we got the piglin here. Here's the curator. He can kind of guide you through the place. This here, this is the wild room. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. It's like using these. I guess this would have been a storage area. I don't know. I didn't have very solid plans for this build. It was one of the first. Middle forge here. Here's a cowbell, please. What? Why did you rename? When did you rename Dick Smith?
Honest to God, I do not recall. That might have been months ago.
Easily possible. I don't check this place often. His name used to be Dick Smith. It's supposed to be Dick Smith.
It is Dick Smith,
it's
but
Dick
at
Smith.
the same, I mean, the more cowbell doesn't. It's not wrong hitting that anvil over and over. Ding, ding,
Dick
ding,
Smith wants
ding.
more cowbell.
Yeah.
This little room here. This was supposed to be like my museum. I still have some expensive stuff, some rare stuff. I got the dragon egg here, one of our 2 dragon eggs, because bedrock. And one of the deep slate emerald ores. I think you still have the other one.
I actually have 9 now.
What the actual fuck? Okay, so we found You have found 10 of the rarest blocks in the game, just because gaming. It's fucking nuts.
Consider the amount of ancient cities I went down into.
Did you give your fake wither a penis?
Possibly.
This might be a penis. Can't show that out.
If it was, I don't think it was supposed to be a penis, but there was a fake wither. That much I do know.
Fake wither's still there. I didn't take it. But yeah, this is the floating island. This area here, second floor, I didn't do much with. It's a runway. Down here, this was just more storage. Definitely didn't finish this area. One day. This is both like my first and last build. Actually, no. My very first build, I can kind of go through these things chronologically. Zach and I, our first build was this hut right here. Sort of like church-looking black, deep slate and blackstone hut. This is the entrance to our original mine and our first, first nether port. This is where we've got our first enchanting table. At the time, we were both like, this is nice, this is really cool, this is our first big building, this is awesome. Oh, how we have grown. Then after that, once we discovered the ghasts, I made this barn here to hold the ghasts. Stupid, sexy creeper. Then we found out this barn wasn't really big enough, so right next to it, stupid, sexy. We
can't show clay pots shaped like a penis, but we can show stupid sexy creeper.
We can show the stupid sexy creeper. That one.
Thanks, Microsoft. Thanks, or Google or whatever the fuck overlord we're on now.
One of them. But yeah, we made the second barn. I guess this barn was just my creation, and we ended up adapting it when Zach built his government. But you see, I've got a whole bunch of ghasts here, just flying, floating around, having a good time. The hay blocks there are placed. Oh shit! One of the hay blocks is missing. No, don't. Dude, there's so many mobs in there. That's not supposed to happen. Ignore that. Because on the other side, I have this is the government building. This is originally where Zach started doing all of his breeding for villagers and whatnot. You can see, oh shit, a lot of them have been set free.
There's almost none left in that building. There's only like a handful.
Robert Repairman is still here. He's important. He's history. Bit of an open floor layout now. This building is a. Oh there, Ren. This building's been a little bit decommissioned. Here was this was the debate hall. It was originally lined with lecterns all over the place and full of librarians, but we discovered that due to Bedrock's janky villager rules, having those placed was making it impossible to have villager types otherwise. It's a whole mess. But this area is cool. I like how it just has a random door leading into the water. The names you've been giving all the mobs proves the name tag change is a great idea. Oh my god, you're fucking right. Zach just keeps stacks of random names around, names everything you see now. It's fucking awesome. Oh, here's the most important build. This is the toilet. In case you need to flush anything. And there we go. Flushed away. I was really drunk when I built that. I don't know what came over me, but I felt the desire to build a toilet, and I did, and I'm real proud. And then let's see. Simple machinery here. This is just the paper machine. Special. AFKB farm. This here. This is something special. This is the cockhole. We've gone through many a cockhole. I suppose this is version 4, to be honest. And it's had a few revisions within it, so maybe like 4.5. But it is a machine of pure torture. As you can see, we've got chickens here all sitting on top of a bed of hoppers. All of those hoppers connect to each other and drain down through a series of hoppers and chests, filling up with eggs. All of these hoppers, all of these chests going all the way down. Oops, not this way. Way down here, spiraling downwards a bit. This whole contraption, all full of eggs. At any given moment, there are 2 levers that can be pulled. But, ooh. Oh, and you connect this over here. Didn't even notice. That's lovely. I pull the lever up at the very top. So I can just show you. I can't run the machine for too long, because this is an amazing way to crash the server. But
It actually doesn't do nearly as much damage as I thought.
as long as you're not in the area.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. The thing that was causing the most damage has been the gold farm so far.
Yeah, the gold farm really outpaces it. This is like if you... The only problem with this is there's no auto-culling. So if you leave this running, it will just keep going until it crashes. It's like if you left the gold farm on without the trident pin.
Yeah.
I guess there is a limit to how many mobs on. But yeah, what this does, all those eggs that get collected, they go up this water fountain here, the bubble elevator, which then pushes them into this chain of dispensers, which are being activated by a very simple clock circuit, rapid firing the eggs at this wall, filling this place up with more chickens that then grow up, get more eggs, fire a little more. You know, it just keeps on going.
I actually don't think there's a limit to the eggs because I have had a wither fight where that gave me up to 5 stacks of wither roses in the first blast.
Yeah, there could not be a limit to eggs, that's terrible.
I don't think there's a limit to the eggs, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cull this real quick. I just need to grab some seeds to lure them in. I usually keep some in.
You don't even need seeds. I culled them last night and they just walk in there. They just want to die.
Yeah, most of the time they do. But yes, culling them is pretty easy. Here I have a bed of campfires, which also leads into a series of hoppers that fills all these up with eggs and whatnot, or with meat. All you have to do is open this, and when it's really full, they just go. Otherwise, you grab some seeds and lure them out. It's a fully automated system. You can probably see from here. Yep, the chicken will just flow down these pipes. Goes all the way down through this series into here, KFC. For these fine gentlemen who work the fryers.
Where Kenny Rogers and Al Gore became one person. That's a 90s reference.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to be.
Kenny Rogers had a roasted chicken franchise in the 90s, and then Al Gore, as you know, series of tubes, the internet.
Gotcha. But this is the chicken farm. This is where we get our cock meat. Let's see. Leading through here, it brings me to... This was originally the stone quarry, as you can tell by all the randomly placed shenanigans and rough hewn ceiling. Zach turned this into a fuck pit at some point. It's
just a stone mine.
This is, what is it, City of Ember?
Something like that.
There's also a zombie piglin down here, a little baby. More cowbell
Oh yeah,
as well.
he's decked out. He's decked out.
He's
Yeah.
decked though. God, dude. First I was concerned. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me. No. He's a friend.
Just don't look at him when you go visit the gold farm. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. This place is quite the labyrinth. You'll find that Zach's building style is bordering on like with the way that things weave in and out with random entrances and exits.
It's Requiem for a Dream, but with meth.
I have a permanent baby lava strider named Help I Don't Think I'm Real.
Oh, he was going to be the one that I was going to replace the one at the baby farm, and then I forgot all about him, went to go, and I pulled a second one, and then I was like, oh my god, I forgot I brought this one out too. So he's just there now.
Oh, for reference, I guess I should show the petting zoo. Oh, that was a nice little bit of rubber band. Ooh.
Oh shit, actually.
It's the petting zoo. Like... Oh, I'm terrified. I didn't see the underground segment. I didn't know the petting zoo turned into a petting jail.
It's not a jail.
They're behind bars.
Yeah, and there's ways to feed them. You been to an actual petting zoo? Only the least destructive animals are allowed to roam free.
You're telling me that lambs are the most destructive?
In Minecraft technicalities, they're the only ones that can break grass blocks. Lawyered.
Son of a bitch, dude. You got me there. Oh, fuck. Okay, what else we got here? I'll save the tower for last, 'cause that's my pride and joy. Here's the Colosseum. I've done a whole progress on this yet. I've just made the outer rim, more or less. The idea is that this is going to turn into a fight pit for the warden. Right now, there's already somebody in here. Little baby zombie spawned. We also decked him out. What's his name? Okay. Oh, here's another hologram. Oh, God! Hologram of Tyson. What I'm going to do here is recreate a city somewhat reminiscent of the ancient cities that the warden comes from. And it'll be a nice place
The
to
Wither
fight.
Warden.
Wither Warden.
The Witherdern. The Withern.
Speaking of, you got him right here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Stinky. Oh no, I'm Stinky. He can smell me.
And he didn't just teleport there.
Oh my god. Once I can get the darkness off my for the bridge. This is the second one we lured over. The first one we accidentally killed. I'm not gonna fly the whole distance to the bridge because I don't know if I have enough rockets on me right now. Jesus Christ. No, I guess I got a few. This thing just keeps on going. Christ, I forgot how much you just tore through mountains for this.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm smart.
You planted a whole bunch of cherry trees over here in the...
I did.
That's what you meant by gentrifying the ocean?
Yeah, because that's where I was farming my ink.
Gotcha. Is that what this little glass cage of turtles is for, or is this an old relic? I didn't notice.
No, that was just last night. That was because I was making a little spot.
Gotcha. That's cute. Ooh, that's what I'll show next. The turtle farm. Really cool. Bedrock World, I think, migrate to what? Java. Super. And yeah, if you're playing old console, like the original Xbox One, you cannot run this world. We've tried. It just will not function in this town. Like
You can. You just have to leave several chunks. We
Yeah.
tested it.
Let me go find the original safety shack for Mickey. Wait, wasn't it just like, oh my god, we've already enveloped it, the town reaches to it?
Yeah.
This was originally
no.
so far out of the town that this is where you could be safe from the lag. Now it's next to the laggiest part of the town, the gold farm.
It's ironic in a way.
Oh, that's beautiful. While I'm here, let me show off the gold farm real simple device you can find on currently make itself. I prettied it up a little bit. But simple bedrock thing. You can push a piston. You can push a trident around with pistons. You make.
And then next to it is what happens when you have blue balls.
Yes, this is the monument to balls. Eventually, we're going to fill it up with clerics. That way we have more clerics to sell all of our to. As you can see, he tried to hide his shame by covering it up with pubes, but in the end, it's just blue ball.
And I don't think the stand is anything wrong. I just added the pubes just to add it. The stand is not wrong.
Nah, the stand's fine. It's a little skinny, which just means that the ball is well balanced. You've got good balanced blue balls.
That's what I figured.
I'm glad you stopped by for a bit, Bass Avenue. Oh, what else we got? This castle. I like this castle. I only built this to hold a bunch of stonemasons, but they didn't end up being in the castle. I decided they would be indentured servants. There's some masons up here. The majority of them. This is where the indentured servants live, in their own private quarters. Fucking Christ, I kind of forgot how much I built here for these. You have 80 masons here, if I remember. Yeah, never fixed this whole. Then I didn't finish the torture room either. So far, I've only got the one guy tortured here. He's having a good time.
He's trying.
I did make the piston pumper. This one's... might not be torture.
That's just pleasure. Oh, okay. Okay, now I went in the opposite direction. The first time I underestimated the amount of ink I needed, this time I way overestimated.
And then the turtle. We have too many turtles. There's a lot of turtles.
Hey, don't. Hey, just blame the fact that it's all based on the fact that I just told myself I'm going to use exactly 1 shears. How many seagrass that cut? That's up to the game.
Well, the whittles. Favorite things. Oh, wait. Little secret oasis is just... I want to visit this in VR. I need to fix up my headset. For how to down bedrock. Start stuck in instead of in the camera. This just looks cozy. The memorial to the Enderman that teleported in me. Teleported in me. Oh my. Yeah, Enderman. Enderman teleport. Asshole.
I mean, that's one. I'm not gonna say it. You're on stream.
Yeah, Enderman, pick up my prostate. Move it around like a grass block.
No, that's not where I was going with it.
Go. Let's see. Let's see. Got the Heaven and Hell building. I love the blocks you good use of the acacia, nether brick, and then ebb growth and the nether. It's really pleasing. This is where we had a bunch of villagers before, and now they're just kind of hovering about. Before we had the gold shop, and this is where all of our emeralds came. Oh, the dirt pyramid.
10. Okie dokie.
Home of the snippet. Hey, Carl.
Hey.
And what's happening? Really need to finish the floor. Make the entrance here nicer. Oh. So I'll show it off. It's probably the best time.
Don't forget the Exodal Cave.
Oh, yeah, let me do that first. I haven't seen that in a bit. Anyways. Let's go cave here. It's gonna take you so long to get the rare one. I'm excited when you do.
God.
At this point, we're just doing completionist run.
At this point, yeah.
I mean, what's it gonna do? The end game is everything, and we are gamers.
The end game is to make our city 1 million by 1 million.
Shush, Dave. Just shave. I'm not shaving. Fuck you. These ponds remind me a lot of like koi ponds or like breeding ponds for fish.
That's kind of the inspiration I was going with. Especially the ones if you've seen salmon farms where they kind of grade them. Yeah, so they can hop between.
Oh, this is really nice. I have to spend some time down here later. Some more fish for.
Oh yeah, there's you can take the ones I have. I collected on my floor. There's a bunch of chests that have tropical fish, but at the same time, you just need buckets. They spawn very abundantly. I've just been collecting whatever looks the rarest.
Right, right.
These pretty colors.
Indeed.
I got one that's like the mascot of Mountain Dew. It just spawned as green and yellow.
Nice. Ready at the top. Here's the sulfur pit. Start making more slimes. Are there any left in here? I don't see any.
They might have both went up the geysers.
Oh, fair enough. Got a few lying around. Did.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thought I had a stack of rockets. No, it was a stack of pop.
That is a very, very different object.
You're very correct.
Am I?
I was trying to fucking get a bunch of. Do that. Oh, now that we don't have rockets, I guess I can show off the proper way. On this entrance. First floor of the Pale Tower. Really, I have not yet done anything with this little area here. I need to. I just employees only. Don't go in there. But here, this is the tavern. I haven't properly made a sign. And as you can see, nice little tavern. Got a bar back here, various different drinks on tap. People are quite thirsty. This is, you know, this happy hour. So I'm really happy with how this looks like a cash register. I don't know why, it seems perfect. And back here is the kitchen. There's a nitwit back here, so I guess he's the chef.
Oh. Get to all the floors without your bubble elevator still?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the LCD beam too. That's what we're calling it.
What?
The LCD beam. The 12 beacon monstrosity. I still have no idea why I made that.
Because no one could stop you, and you felt like wasting 12 beacons.
And that was before I even started with the Coliseum beacons.
32 beacons for Coliseum.
Plus the 12 there, and then the others scattered elsewhere. Like I said, I think maybe not 100 actually. 100 might actually be overshooting it, but still over 70. You didn't. Well, you had to show your reaction to how many withers I've killed, obviously. Oh.
Here, this is something I'm pretty not complete anymore since they added a new disc. This is my jukebox. These guys don't show it off.
Once I have a reason to have to go out and about that isn't just like concrete and wool crap, then I'll go back looking for sulfur disc.
Mm-hmm. And I saw a few sulfur caves, but I got to look.
As the sulfur cave, the sulfur cave doesn't matter. It has to be an abandoned mine shaft in the biome of sulfur.
I'm just busting
Although-
down to lava chicken, don't mind.
It's kind of upsetting though, because considering that the amount of discs that are available via creeper and they allowed creepers to spawn in sulfur caves, I feel like they should have made a variant of creeper for sulfur caves that would drop the disc as well. Like so the same way skeleton has to kill it. Honestly, yeah. Like honestly, that would be perfect. Just do a regular creeper, and then when it explodes, it leaves a lingering potion of poison. Well, yeah. I mean, how else are you gonna summon Jack Black?
Fair enough. It's part of the ritual. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this jukebox. More things of it actually take up so much space. It was a very rudimentary design. I didn't know what I was doing, and used the very basic knowledge of redstone. As you can see, this is how I made vertical circuits. In hindsight, this is very non-traditional, using redstone blocks and sticky pistons to activate more sticky pistons with redstone blocks. But like, it worked, and it has a really fun mechanical funk sound to it.
Bonky.
Actual maintenance pack for this is right here behind the tip. All of this here. Anyways, each one of these activates a different circuit, which activates my patented repeating jukebox system. The disc gets ejected out of this dropper, goes up another bubble column into a hopper, into the jukebox, back into a hopper, wait to be activated again in the dropper. All of this press of the button. That times 21.
As impressive as it is, why don't you go ahead and talk about who the guinea pig was to test all of them at the same fucking time?
We both suffered that together.
No, you intentionally did all the disc at once on me. You're like, hey, hey, can you tell me if it worked? I'm like, yeah, I can't hear anything, but yeah.
No. We were testing the discs because we had to figure out, we had to label them. That's what we were doing. And you know, we could have waited for each one to finish playing, but it would take like an hour and a half. Or instead, it's just boop, bop, 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 bop. Oh, fuck me. Come on to the tower for a party. This is what hell sounds like. This is what actual nightmares are made. So
And they have such there's a missed opportunity there to play a jukebox next to a creaking, and it dances like Groot. It's a missed opportunity.
Throughout all of this, Lava Chicken is still the most prominent song. We clearly make it out of everything else. It's so disappointing. This is horrendous. I love it so much. Lava Chicken.
This is one of those things where, oh man, I didn't know he was having a party tonight. In my experience, if the music is loud enough, you can pretty much invite yourself to the party.
Let's see if we can get away from it. tavern is the terrain for this area. A little bit of everything here. Turtle pond. See this turtle pond after showing the actual one makes me realize how sad it is, but you know.
It was even sadder before. I updated that turtle pond. It was literally 8 blocks of sand and 4 blocks of water.
Yeah, I see
Originally.
that. You did make it a bit larger. Well, you know, half blocks of water. Blinko, blinko. Maybe everything here. Pretty happy about this too, especially this big sky. The frog lights with clouds help light everything. It looks nice. I'm pretty proud. Then more balcony. God, this music is trying to do that. A little bit of each flower from the balcony. Daily tree. I am dying on the side. I need to get out of my room. Climb up the vines here on the tree. And here is my favorite room in the tower so far. Takes up 2 floors. I like this library. It's technically not finished. A lot of these shelves are still empty. To fill them because these are sure of chisel shelves. Aside from that, got this is the living area. It's here. 2 different houses for all. This guy was suffering from a karate attack. Villagers have like really taken to these houses too. All the different forms. Wait, how the fuck is he up here? How are they fucking? Well, I guess they're stuck up here now. This is up a ladder. I must have pushed 2 villagers up. Oh, now there's a baby up here. Alright, well you guys just live here. They can't climb ladders.
If there are enough villagers, they will push each other up the ladder. I've seen that situation multiple times. No, they just World War Z it.
Good way to design this house. I like this little. It's one of the other houses I just built. This little gazebo with the bell. Here it is. It's supposed to be like a shed, a little 2-3 story.
Want to see another bed ever?
Yeah, fucking Christ.
I
Never even
don't know.
Sleep.
Wait for it. Wait for it. What?
What?
Are we good? Is it back? Are we good? Okay, that was a weird rubber band.
Can't wait for cushions so these benches I made actually work.
You know, I was thinking about that with cushions, how you're going to have so many opportunities to use them in your designs and stuff like that. Meanwhile, the first thing I thought of, like we always discussed, you're the creativity, I'm the functionality. The first thing I thought of was, oh, I can make a house without doors now, where I just sit on the cushion and get off on the other side.
Damn it. Second, which is in one creative block and start making more houses for this one.
Eh?
Wow.
No.
Mr. Chicken, you're not supposed to be in the sheep pen. Get the fuck out. Okay, that's all black.
And go up from the library. Right above all the books is where I keep, of course, my aquarium.
So, oh, speaking of which, now that you brought that up, actually, so what I was thinking of, because I want to, now that I've seen baby nautiluses, baby squids, all that fun stuff, I want to figure out a way to get them in there. But what I was thinking of is I was thinking of creating a water passageway, an enclosed water passageway that follows along the line of the Warden Bridge, and then it'll eventually get to your tower where we can make a vertical tube upward to get into the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
But my thinking is a horizontal parallel to the Warden Bridge.
Right. I can see that. It wouldn't be like a permanent structure. I wouldn't want it permanently attached to the tower, but in order to fill this up with those weird things like dolphins.
The way I see it is kind of like a construction crane. We would install it, load the animals in, and then deconstruct it. But I think I want to keep the water passageway along the Warden Bridge, because then we can just have both kinds of land animals and water animals on the same bridge.
That would be. Ooh, especially if you were to make it follow the length of the Warden Bridge. Dolphins to ride instead of just flying or...
More importantly, we could see we can actually see if we can if we can riptide fast enough to escape the Warden just purely through the water.
That'd be fun. And the structures I built for the aquarium belt, intricate thing. I just took the designs from the underwater ruins for Warm Oceans and then kind of added some more smaller blocks for finer.
Yeah, something that also occurred to me is your aquarium is pretty much exclusively warm water.
Yes. Because the cold
I was
ocean
wondering.
doesn't have a hole.
No, but
It's like
we could
just
create.
caught in sand.
Well, what I'm thinking of is you could do something like a penguin habitat at the zoo where it's like half ground, half water, except we could eventually get polar bears in there.
Ooh. The issue with all the aggressive animals is just that keep them all. Like, that's why I don't have foxes in the two areas.
That's why it would be a dedicated room to just the aggressive ones.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know if I could tell. I have a handful. I still haven't made the throne room.
I was gonna say,
no ideas.
you have a handful of floors left, and I think you have 2 floors of which that are nothing still.
Yeah. This right here is this is really the entrance to the armor museum. Not sure what you're gonna do with this floor and balcony.
So basically the current grand plan is that the upper floor is going to be for eventually where all of the really rare armors are, the netherite, and maybe if I have room, the chainmail. But otherwise, though, other than that, though, it's going to mostly look like it's going to basically just be the rarest of armor trims, with almost like a cafe area that'll connect to the viewing balcony for Tyson's portrait that I have facing that way.
Okay.
I explained it really long, but like, I honestly am not thinking about that at all because Tyson's portrait comes first, and without Tyson's portrait, the balcony is pointless. So I'm just like, I'm like, I have a rough idea, but I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah. No, it's fine. The tower is an ever-growing project. Above this is Finn's room, where it's just abstract art. Every now and then he'll add to it as he goes. See what comes of it. He's using it as a... It's like the king's... what's the term? Like his sponsored artist. The king's sponsored artist, you know? He's experimenting. He's discovering.
He's the guy. He's the guy that Facebook paid their original logo and mural in Facebook stock and share, and at the time that was basically like a $200 paid gig. But then he held on to the shares and he became like a millionaire. So it ended up being like a several $1,000,000 paint job, even though they just paid him in shares.
Oh, smart.
So that's what it is. He's that.
Yeah. Explore. Sign just says DVD. Top floor is going to be the throne room, the king of the creaking. Right now it's full of sniffers.
Oh yeah,
Forgot you sniffer bombed this room.
I honestly forgot too.
That'll be dingleberries. Here's Dick Chicken, lobster. Brent Underjaw, pole vaulter. This is the tower as it stands.
Oh my god, that was a pun that I stole, and I just now got it. Bent under the jaw when you went pole vaulting.
What?
So when you pole vault and lift yourself over, I was just just that the pole bending. I took Brent as bent.
Gotcha, gotcha. That is the town walls. Stuff here and there.
Ice bridge.
Of course, the ice bridge. I gotta show that off. Terrifying. Alright. Well, the overworld, I've done some shenanigans. Zach has ruled it out.
I mean, go beyond 10,000 blocks in the overworld, and you'll start to be like, oh, okay, his influence is starting to wane. Oh God, that's a different influence.
Yeah. As you can see, stepping through the nether portal. This is Zach's building sensibilities. So much colored terracotta.
I am showing you what it looks like inside my brain.
Yes, you are. I am a little bit scared.
Well, there's a reason I'm in therapy.
Frog sex. Frog sex.
Sexy frogs. Oh no. Well, you'll see it if you go down the ice bridge. If you go over to where I was bed mining, all the hundreds of frogs that I have unleashed in that area.
God.
Maybe not hundreds, but dozens. Oh yeah, I would be, because I didn't intend it for it to be that way. It's because I forgot that frogs are the only things in this game that breed multiple creatures at once.
Not the only things. Turtles do too.
Yeah, 1 to 4 though. Frogs can be like, what is it, like 1 to 8 or 1 to 6? Yeah.
Oh my
See how many frog lights we got down there with all this frog sex.
I just filled them up, like today, so they should be pretty fucking stuffed. Like there should be a couple of stacks at least.
There. Why is there bread?
From the villagers that kept sneaking in. Because I actually ended up clearing the villagers down there because there were enough villagers in the frog pit that's where the bread came from. They were basically creating their own village down there, and they were fucking frogs.
Frog sex. Frog sex. Fuck a frog.
Hey, fuck a frog.
I'm quite proud of the frog sex chamber. Very simple invention, but it's so efficient. Frog lights are one of those things that you wouldn't know they're in the game if you were new. You would never know you would never find them on. Just wouldn't happen.
That's a good point. They don't naturally generate, and you'd have to get a frog in the nether, so any casual player just would never.
Like, the only thing I could think of is if you made a portal in the swamp, and that was just like where your base was, and every now and then, while you're going through, a magma slime follows you through, then gets eaten by a water. That's the best I can.
There is also because there is a tooltip of one of the very common tooltips of how it says frogs consume blocky. It says frogs consume blocky entities,
Yep.
and you take that. It's very vague, yes, but if you watch a frog in the swamp long enough, you'll see them eat the green slimes, and they don't spit out a light. They just spit out a slime ball. But you can, if you're watching long enough, you can kind of correlate.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Still, I like that sort of stuff. Weird, obscure. I mean, weird, obscure items. That was my motivation for playing Escape for the last few thousand hours.
Oh my god, that's what they need to do with the end update. We would just give us space frogs, and that's where frog lights will naturally generate.
New colors of frog lights. New colors of frog. Give me the frog update.
Give me space frogs.
Give me
Frog-
space
Frogdermen.
frogs or give me death.
Frogdermen.
I'm gonna get some guys to spawn. Oh, you're right.
Me?
Yeah, you near the gold farm?
I'm at the sheeps.
Oh, my dude. You guys will spawn. Out of sit here.
I am setting up the sheep farm for my many black wool, and oh my god, the baby sheep all chose one mother. That poor mother.
Give me your teeth, that I may suckle upon it. Sorry, that's the club tail speaking. I bought a screwdriver at the gas station.
Well, I mean, I guess you could screw your driver as a passenger.
Well, you know what? Sometimes I just can't afford to tip them, so I might as well give them the tip.
Well, yeah, you know, gas, ass, and grass, or the other way around, or other one of those two. It's 1970, y'all.
Gassed ass and grass.
At the same time.
Oh, you. Gracious. That's
Great Balls of Fire.
expeditiously tenacious. I haven't gotten a single gas to spawn yet.
I left the sheep pen just to test it for you. Why the hell? Oh.
As I look up from my phone, here's some gas. I guess it was the sheep after.
Chow. Which is funny because there's not nearly as many sheep as there were 5 minutes ago. I culled them all.
Great speed fast.
Oh yeah.
Sonic.
I don't even use the sword in there. I exclusively use the spear in there.
I got a big spear still.
Yeah. Whoa.
Like, the spear is cool and all. I never find myself actively using with a sword. On console, I can see how the spear would be. On PC, it doesn't feel quite as smooth.
I don't utilize it much, but at the very least, it's in my ender chest, so I can grab it when I do want to feel like it.
That's fair. It's fun,
But, like,
for being able to fit with that little technique.
I tried. It's very hard to fly and actually land contact with the spear. At least on a controller. Maybe it's different, but like when I was fighting all those many withers for the Colosseum beacons, I attempted that, and I was trying to fly around like a swordfish. I missed every time.
Nice. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself a snack.
Oh. Snack attack.
That's what I go.
Yeah, it'll be easier once they grow up. Y'all done?
Yeah.
Well, dang.
I'm back.
Gotcha. Oh.
What the fuck? Gas still spawned yet? Gas farm broke.
I am back at the sheep pen.
That would do it. That's crazy. Gas farm does not want to work right now when you're boobadoo.
Which doesn't make any sense because these are neutral mobs. These are passive mobs versus hostile mobs.
Yes, they share a cat. So,
What pisses me off is sulfur slimes are tagged as neutral, but they're also tagged as monster, so you can't sleep with one next to your bed.
nah, silly.
It's a neutral monster. Make it make sense.
Show you my neutral monster.
Oh, I didn't know they had diabetic monster energy.
Well, actually, I think Monster White is sweetened with erythritol, which is the best diabetic.
That doesn't surprise me.
Erythritol is my sweetener of choice. I think it tastes the most like sugar, and your body processes it basically doesn't process it. It just goes through your body like that. And it's derived from molasses.
Well, that's why you got used to it. You're bred for it.
Sodium citrate comes from molasses, emulsified. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol. Don't know what it's derived from yet. Either way, erythritol's cool. It's a little harder to bake with because it doesn't melt or dissolve quite as easily. It isn't as sweet as sugar. It's like 60% as sweet, so you need to use more of it to match the sweetness.
It's one of those things where I can't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine baking with it. I can see it in drinks and everything else and using it for your own health benefits, but legitimately baking with it just seems like you're trying to handicap yourself.
Yeah, I mean, people apparently, they swear by it, especially if you're cooking for people who are diabetic.
That's fair.
But I don't know if it has the same properties, like, physically as sugar, because when you're using sugar in a recipe, that changes the texture of it. It changes the melting point and whatnot. Oh, I was showing off the ice bridge and got distracted because I needed gun. Alright. Well, time for the most amazing thing in this world, by far, the interconnected ice superhighway in the bottom of the map. It scares me. I love it. See, if this were in Java, then... Well, no, you built it this low because you also wanted to mine for debris. But in Java, we could get...
Yeah, you'd be on the roof.
Yeah. know what? To build up suspense, I have to be right back again. Diarrhea.
What? What? I did it. I made sounds. I don't like those sounds. I don't want to make sounds ever again. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I guess I'll just fucking do that. Oh, I hope that was on stream. That was a beautiful burp. Oh. Two, 4, 1, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2. Divided by 64. Put this down. Yeah, I was just trying to write something down, but I need this hand. Eight. Oh, motherfucker!
Nut shuck.
Oh my god. 16, that's the full color. Okay.
Alright. I'm on the ice bridge. Towards the ice oasis. Blue streak speeds by. Wait, hold on. There's a...
Why did I hear a zombie? I think there's zombies still on Finn's floor.
Really? I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll go look.
I'll put a bunch of torches around.
Oh. Let's look. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go back downstairs before there's a creeper on his balcony.
Oh, of course. Alright. I thought I'm... Ooh.
How much you want to bet? It's exactly, you know where they're spawning is the place that you shrugged off because you didn't want to fucking deal with it when I mentioned it yesterday. And that's the fucking balcony stands.
Oh, the struts.
Yes, the struts. That was the one thing that was. You were like, I said, did you get the struts too last night? And you're like, and then you didn't say anything after that, which meant you didn't.
Can't prove it.
I am looking at the struts right the fuck now.
Oh man, Enderman must have picked up my torch.
Can you imagine? Oh, that would be so fun if Enderman could move lights around.
That would be horrendous. Oh my god.
Just pulls up the one light near you, and then everything's.
Howdy there, butler. Oh, it's a nice torch you got there. Plunged into darkness. You want.
Remember the first Harry Potter? Dumbledore with the lighter that takes light? Yeah, that's me.
Well, I gave them a taste of the ice highway. More gunpowder.
Fun powder. Came down here for bone.
Honorific.
Ah, there's a bone. I am not near the sheep farm at the moment, but I will be returning soon, so hopefully they spawn. And tell them to hurry up.
I got one. Got some to spawn.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, gracious.
Why the hell does hearing mobs in your tower make me so uncomfortable? It's just because it's like, it's so curated that it shouldn't be having things spawn.
I know, right? I feel like I've lit things up. Honestly, I feel like the lighting rules have gotten funky lately. Obviously, we discovered they did with the zombie horsemen. That was just a...
They actually have gotten better. They've gotten better because the zombie horsemen don't nearly spawn as much anymore.
That's good.
Yeah, they've definitely gotten better. Like, I'm still lighting up as if that zombie horseman bug still exists, but it's not necessary nearly as much. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, God. 56, 52. Yeah, oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna run out of shulkers very quickly. Fuck!
Ah, I wish there was more
That's-
money. Maybe.
Oh, I don't mind.
What if we
I have no issue.
fucking gentrified the end area?
On it! See you in 6 months!
Replace all the end stone with dirt and grass, make it seem like it's just a chunk of the old.
No! Oh my god. We could do it to where the end crystals could be beacons.
Oh.
Oh.
Just never refight the dragon again. We have no reason to.
Especially the fact that I don't need dragon's breath for arrows. God, I am still mad about that. I can't get over that.
What does the dragon's breath even do?
It turns them into lingering potions. Now, on a technicality sense, lingering potions into a cauldron is how you make tipped arrows. That is how that's how the bedrock thing is. But well, in a general sense, one lingering potion is 8 tipped arrows. Only in bedrock is 3 lingering potions into a cauldron for a full stack. But for whatever reason, that cauldron feature doesn't take into account what type of potion. It just takes potion effect.
They're actually useless in that. Completely useless feature.
Unless there is uses for lingering potions, but it's in bedrock they're resulted into the spear, where it's just extremely niche.
Oh, fucking. That's something.
Bad. Not bad. Stupid.
Goodness.
What comes after magenta? No, it's pink, and then now we're back on the white, light gray. I think I have more light gray down here. Oh my god, fuck you, zombie footsteps. I don't even want to think about you. Light gray, that's just regular gray, but that's okay because it works the same way. That was an unintentional rhyme, but I don't care.
I just realized your voice has been much louder than... Not very good at audio balancing. Streaming.
You know what? Leave it. It's the one time my mic is more powerful.
Oh, my gain a bit. There we go. That should be reasonable.
Ooh. Now, I have no issue going back to the end for more shulker cells because I'll just make a trip and collect a fuck ton of purple blocks.
Yeah, good point. That's the only way to get. No, you can get.
I yeah, through the fruit, but I would rather just collect it. Yeah. Yeah. You already know this. I apply any object that I actively need as a RuneScape grind. I'll pick up everything else I could possibly use in the future, Iron Man style. I mean, oh my god, fuck! Did you see that image I posted? Like I said, I'm carrying 2 rows worth of shulkers right now.
Hi, welcome back to my Ultimate Iron Man Steve Minecraft Let's Play. Okay.
It's like there was a post.
I don't use bundles, but you can put shulkers in bundles, can't you?
No, actually. No, I just use the bundles as a catch-all for what I have 1 or 2 of. No, could you imagine? There's a it's the same reason they don't let you put shulkers inside shulkers. If you could put shulkers in bundles.
That would be. But at the same time, you put bundles in bundles.
Bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles. Bundles and bundles as long as they're below the limit of the initial bundle.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's not like a useful feature, but you can like SpongeBob style bag full of bags.
I actually do have that. My in that image, my red shulker is called Bundle Banjo, and I have one spot that's taken up of 20 bundles that are stacked on top of each other. Just in case I ever need one. You never know. For for how much exploring and looting of the dungeons that I do, the bundles are extremely helpful because I just put a bundle in my hotbar and I can collect everything in a loot chest before anything shoots at me.
I don't know.
That's really why I still use them. Is you can loot places without ever even thinking twice.
Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense.
Where
it really
is
does
my?
Feel like a thief, though. You're just going into places and stuffing all the loot into your sack as fast as you can and getting the fuck out.
When it comes to ancient cities, yeah, that's pretty much exactly.
I like that though. It fits the vibe perfect.
Like
as much as we fuck with the warden, we still don't fuck with him like that, you know? We still respect him even if we don't respect him.
I do. I don't think you have to remember, I have pitted a warden versus a wither and watched it in front row.
You got me. I still love to go to our trapped one every now and then just to piss him off.
I'm telling you, actually, you know what's sad though is the warden barely lost to a wither, but an enderman also made it the same amount of distance on the health bar of the wither. So the warden doesn't matter. It's just the wither. It's the flying capabilities.
Yeah. This movement. I was playing TF2 earlier, and like maybe over a year ago, I met somebody on a random server who also mains Pyro. To the point that it's like they know all the weird niche techniques, they know all the bugs about it. It's so much fun to fight them. But I've realized I'm better at Pyro than them. So we're still like really good friends, and it's really fun to fight each other. But the other day they were going soldier, just jumping around as soldier with the market gardener, and they are such a fun. I really love when I can find someone in this game who's like not a cocky asshole, but still good enough to challenge me and push me to get better. This person is just, they're fun to play. They got that vibe. They know what they're doing at the same time. They're just chill. I don't know why.
That is pretty much an identical scenario to how I see dead. From RuneScape. That's how it always was with him. Because when he first joined the clan all those years ago, he had never done any bossing at all. In fact, I took him on one of his first trips to Saradomin God Wars. I took him on his first trip to there, and now he's Grandmaster 3 times over.
Part of me just keeps thinking I want to get back into it, but my wrists cannot handle precise clicking that I need for.
I just don't care about it anymore. There's too much.
I keep logging in and thinking maybe I'll care about it, maybe I'll want to do something, but it's like I don't.
Nah. Like we said last time, it's a game that moves too slow for where we're at now.
I think so. Yeah. Like,
or it's not so much too slow, it's less of our control. This game is fully our control. That's less of our control.
You know what would really get me into RuneScape again? Good mini game. I was talking about this with Naomi, my friend from work. She is really into real-time strategy games, and she was talking about StarCraft. And as she was talking about that, I was realizing this has a lot of similarities to Stealing Creations. And so we were going back and forth explaining, like, yeah, this is how this works in StarCraft. And Stealing Creations is essentially a real-time strategy game if every single unit was on the same playing field and controlled by a different person. It has a lot of potential to come back.
All of RuneScape's minigames are based off of just older games.
Yeah. Something so unique about... I loved Stealing Creations as a kid. I'm so upset that they teased the return of it in old school some time ago. They've seen the ruins of it left there in a Xerox's wherever, but they never brought it back yet.
The real answer, the unfortunate answer, and I've seen this. It's the real answer is just because the game is too focused on rewards, and the biggest rewards out of Stealing Creation was the double XP tools. You can't have those in old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's amazing, but also, yeah, I don't know how those would fall in school. They would have to balance things really well to not be overpowered enough so that, like, yeah, if you're good at the minigame, it would be efficient to do so. But if it's like, oh, I'm not very good at the minigame, playing it for fun, and I still get those bonus, because that's where I was at as a kid.
In other words, you want the LMS treatment for Stealing Creation.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Well, skilled LMS players get more points per round, which in turn more rewards.
Okay, well, I see what you're getting there. That's not what I associate. Like, it's true.
That's how yeah, you might associate the bots, but the actual mini-game rules itself still exist.
Yeah. Conceptually, there is some... I don't know. It would be really cool for LMS to come back with just a lot more thought put into it, because the basis of it was really interesting. It starts out as this calm but tense situation where no one has the materials to fight each other yet. We're all kind of just gathering together and looking at each other with aggressive eyes until someone finally gets enough clay to make some armor. But then you have people who are specializing saying, no, I'm not going to focus on fighting. Focus on gathering and supporting the fighters. People naturally started to fall into roles based on their preferences and their stats. And the gameplay got so much more tense towards the end, waiting for what's left of the resources and then fighting each other to take resources directly through combat. Just had this natural evolution that felt so fun, with the randomized feature of the map changing where resources are every time, and keeping the spawns static, having one each corner. It had so much going for it.
That's fair.
If they could bring that back as its own well-balanced minigame, I would enjoy playing that sans rewards. Like, I may consider playing RuneScape just to play that minigame. Done.
Trying to think of an example. Like, there's really not, because Bounty Hunter is basically LMS, but you're already geared out, so that doesn't really work.
You know what else I really want? Conquest. Fucking loved Conquest. I was good at that shit.
That's just chess and Risk mixed.
I don't know where you get Risk from. It's chess with power and being able to build a team. But like I had
Yeah.
this really silly team, which I don't know if it was ever considered meta because I didn't fight enough people to ever had it. But 3 of the heaviest units and then 2 of the scouts and all the right setups of powers to keep the heavy units alive, I was basically on.
19.
So gun
19.
yeah.
Yeah, the fucking. Jumper jumper. Nope, 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 nope. Why is the ally carrying watermelons all the way up here? What the fuck? I don't want to. I'm just not gonna question it anymore.
Got some damn good watermelon the other day. In over and we're gonna play D&D. Oh, that watermelon was pretty big. It lasted me like 5 days.
That's a big watermelon.
It was a good watermelon. I like me some melon.
That's not a watermelon. That's an ocean melon.
Fuck you. That's good. That's cute. Alright. Got stacks of gun.
That'll be gone in a day.
Especially the way up. But when you're building on the tower and you need to get a good perspective, I mean,
Yeah,
exactly, you understand.
yeah.
What?
What comes after?
Why did you leave me, Sora? Goofy, what the fuck are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
Hey, Sora, you know that I've been single for 12 years? Goofy, why the fuck
That's
do you
not
need to tell me?
That's not of your own choice, you dip.
Harsh.
Brown, 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 brown. What can? Hey,
Brown
God, it's
bricks.
raining. Brown. Dear fucking god, I'm still. Okay. I'm still getting used to using the trident again because I've been in the nether for so long. I don't know what a trident does anymore.
Oh my god, I still haven't made it. Let me go do that real. I had to replace the one in the gold farm again, so there's probably one somewhere underneath.
There are currently 3 at the gold farm, and I have also brought back about 15 more
Oh,
getting
right.
the ink.
Yeah, because you've been so busy with the ink.
So yeah, we don't need to worry about trident. I put them all in the weapon chest in the storage room.
Okay, cool beans.
But there's at least 3 there, and then there's like a dozen in the storage room.
I still have my super duper max enchanted channeling trident from like the very beginning of this world. It was the first trident I enchanted, and immediately just had max everything.
War.
Weapons. Is it the rare? Oh, no.
Is it? It's at the very end. Above the wither spoils.
Got it. Like, funny though. Enchant this real. Only level 700.
I don't know, man. You might have to try a few more.
Might need a few more months just to be safe. Oh, shit. Yes.
Is it in your lap?
No, that's just piss.
Lap piss. Ah, I get it. Well, if you ever need a build that involves shulkers as part of the design, when I'm done with this portrait, there's going to be a lot of shulkers that are just going to be empty.
Good to know.
I really hope you don't ever plan that because every time I looked to make any kind of pixel art, I avoid shulkers because it feels wrong. It's too wrong to use a skulker as just a pixel.
Ah,
It's just wrong. Are you fucking kidding me? 17, 16. Yeah, apparently 19 is censored. Nobody can be 19 in this game.
Yeah, I had issues with numbers as well, and it just randomly censors and uncensors.
Where's the one that I had to deal with? Let's see. What did I do? The other one. God fuck you, ally watermelon whore. Anyway, 6, 7, 8. Which one was it? Ah, it was 12. I couldn't put down 12, so I ended up labeling it 10 plus 2.
Nice.
Which just means I got to do the same thing for this one. So 10 plus 9, or no, I'll do 20 minus 1. Oh God, I'm sad. Why does it have to censor everything?
Can you get Riptide from the enchantment table? Because I'm not finding it.
Yes.
I'm just getting enchanted.
The only thing you can't get from the enchanted table for tridents is just mending.
Just getting annoyed. I'm getting nothing but channeling. Nice.
How am I supposed to know what number 19 is if it's just number pound?
Let's see. You.
10 plus 9. Yeah, 10 plus 9. That's how it works.
There we go. Riptide 3, Impaling 4. Riptide only
I
goes
think.
3.
Yeah.
Get up in
10 plus. Did 10 plus 9 work? Did it? Okay, 10 plus 9 works. 19 doesn't work, but I don't. Maybe it thinks I'm like soliciting 9. Like I don't know.
Dude, it doesn't make any sense. I turned off the sensor.
So did I.
Just, it doesn't care. It does not. It just don't care. Oh, it's the one thing I didn't show off yet. Finn's abstract gay duck. Duck flamingo abstraction. Trying to homosexuality.
Isn't that the thing in front of the castle?
Yeah.
Gotcha. It was 1920. Oh no! The anvil broke!
Just like...
Fucking. Wow, I have the. Okay, that's perfect. That's funny. Scary. Oh, I had it wrong.
Nice.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Oh. Hard to hear.
Yeah.
Riptide kangaroo.
Oh, there it is. Poop.
Ooh.
I take it. I am offended. Kangaroo wife. She's not Australian. It's moose.
You got me there.
I don't think I should have any more issue. The words TEEN are no longer in naming, so I should be okay now.
So you...
and I'm putting down Shulker 20 and 21 right now, and I'm not even a fifth of the way done. I'm scared.
The rest of them should be easy. You did get the worst of it.
You say that, but I think I have more ancient debris to get.
Oh, you need just raw ancient debris itself.
Yep. So I have to go back to that eventually. Okay. So then, now that I have that, do black woolly wool, and I need 38 stacks of black wool. Okay. 38. 10.
Alrighty. It is 12:17. I do believe I'm smoke.
Well, sounds like a plan.
But next time I play, I'm probably have this guy.
I mean, I keep fucking telling you to just do it because we have enough adventures in this world that would absolutely overshadow anything RuneScape on that channel.
Yeah. I mean, I have no motivation to make. So, I do have one video left, RuneScape related, that I want to make. Wrote this script for a Goblin video probably close to a year ago. Mostly done. I think it would be a nice send-off to make stuff. Just to be like, hey, I like goblins. I've been waiting forever to make a goblin video that really fits my standards. Do this and move on.
You could do it. You could even do it to where you could sharpen your animation skills and make a animated goblin walk into a Minecraft world and be like, "I'm in this cave now. This is the cave I live in."
I could do that. It's not hard to, I could even export my player model. I had an idea for one of the bits where I would just... So this video was inspired by, you know that little section with the not the watchtower, but the observatory, and the goblins there north of Castle Wars. Like,
Yep.
You know how those goblins are just oddly friendly and social and smart and can speak in full English and
I remember.
really out of place. I had an idea there when I was talking about them in particular with those two gossiping female goblins with the makeup and the silly hair, where I would just get pissed off at them interrupting me and I have my characters run up and punt one of them into the fucking stratosphere. So that has to be
Get
done.
bonus points if you add Chihuahua sounds.
As they're flying.
Oh, do I hate small dogs? No. It's only big dog. In the words of Ron Swanson, any animal under 50 pounds is a cat, and cat. Well, I can't say it to you because you like. But the point is if you're gonna get a dog, it has to be over 50 pounds, or it's not a dog.
Oh my! I love the dog that Finn's mom has. Her name is Clover. She's a mutt of who knows, but she's probably bigger than Tyson. She is fucking huge, and she is the biggest baby.
I'm trying to think. There's only two other breeds that were bigger than Tyson. So if it's a mutt, it would have to be a strong crossbreed of those two specifically.
She is massive. Her head is certainly larger than mine.
Like it's Burmese Mountain Dog, Malamute, and fuck, there's a third one that was bigger than Tyson, but that's it. Beyond that, it's Greyhound for height, but not for size.
Yeah. I volunteered at the Greyhound shelter as a kid. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Clover's the best girl. Love her with all my heart.
Well, I haven't seen an image of it, and therefore you're banished until you get an image. I need to see what this mutt looks like.
Babe, if you could do me a favor and post a picture of Clover in mud hole, that would be delightful.
Oh shit, has he been here watching the whole time?
I don't know how long he's been here, but he just posted a comment now that we're talking about Clover. Now, I'm gonna get off. I gotta eat some food and smoke.
Alrighty. Good night.